Rhythm can move you, it can move you to tears. Beautiful melody that tickles my ears. Don't think of heaven or a God in the sky. My soul will sing forever when I die. Oh, enigmatic entity giving rise to eyes through which I see. Does chaos rule? Does order reign? Depends on whom you choose to blame. Designed it all but was left to chance. Create, destroy with just one glance. Enigmatic entity giving rise to eyes through which I see. I'll walk around a mile in your shoes if you won't be afraid to lend me yours to use. And hold your tongue before you accuse a friend for cheating if you lose. Enigmatic entity giving rise to eyes through which I see. Does chaos rule? Does order reign? Depends on whom you choose to blame. Designed it all but was left to chance. Create, destroy with just one glance. Oh, enigmatic entity giving rise to eyes through which I see. Why will they never ever feel your pain? Why do they fear that we're all the same? Transparent skull, you can see my brain, and we'll all get wet if it should ever rain. Oh, enigmatic entity giving rise to eyes through which I see. Does chaos rule? Does order reign? Depends on whom you choose to blame. Designed it all but was left to chance. Create, destroy with just one glance. Enigmatic entity giving rise to eyes through which I see.
And I'm again to welcome you to the 12th edition, the 12th episode of the 4th season of Colossal Championship Wrestling Titans. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a singles bout and it is scheduled for one fall with a 10-minute time limit and is a part of the C1 Cup. Introducing the competitors first, cutting it away down now, fighting out of the red corner, Jojo Radley. It could very well be a very lucky night tonight because there has been a controversy about the advertised card. The third match was meant to be the Battleflies versus the EFT squad. However, it had been announced and advertised prior to that North, after winning World War E the other week, would get to challenge Sotelo for his World Heavyweight Championship. Fred Gondrol tried. He tried to screw over one half of Battleflies, tried to pretend that never occurred. But the board of directors have stepped in and have overruled that attempt. So tonight's special edition of Titans will have 7 matches rather than just a 6. Ladies and gentlemen, now introducing her opponent, cutting her way down, now fighting at the blue corner, the Kunishi Sarah Misawa. However, fret not, folks, because we still will be seeing the EFT squad versus 2/3 of the Triforce. It just will not be North teaming alongside Simo White in our third match of the evening. So EFT squad will still get a fight. The Battleflies member Simo White still gets a fight, and Breen will be in competition here tonight. That will be our third match of the evening. We're going to continue, however, with the C1 Cup to start us off. does mean our main event will still remain as advertised, the War Games for the World Trios Championship between the Veil Men and Demolition Dollhouse, which ever combination of the Veil Men that happens to be, and thank you very much for the hydrate. But the good old crew will be a lot of competition up and down this card, so that is guaranteed 4 championship matches, being the Marshall Mayhem Openweight World Trios and World Heavyweight Championships all on the line. And the Women's First Blood Championship could very well change hands as well. We will be leaving this arena to head to another, I believe, for the War Games match, unless the game attempts to shove the double cage in here and crashes itself, because that is something that the game would do. Now the springboard there by Radley. Yeah, I'm just being stretched here. Oh, flung over the top rope to the outside. Fred Gondrol trying to just subvert the authority, subvert what was promised as product here in the Colossal Sim. Tried to sweep under the rug the championship opportunity of North, but our board of directors are not entirely toothless, and they were able to overturn the attempted decision making, the usurpation of what is fair, because Colossal Championship Wrestling is many things. It is violent, it is gritty, it is grotesque, it is concrete, but what it is not is entirely unfair. So they've kept the CEO in line. Oh dear Lord. Went for the German suplex, I suspect, and oh, roll up, roll up, roll up. Foot on the ropes, ref, using it for leverage. Masawa kicks out anyway. We are approaching the end of the C1 Cup here in the second season. I believe this is round 5. Oh, excuse me, this is the 7th round of 9. We're halfway through to round 7. This is the 3rd of 4 matches, and that Tiffany Price having a bye tonight, or this week, from the with any of the competitors in the C1 Cup. Presumably is where that was going. Oh god. Or any of Demolition Dollhouse. Self loves the film. Yeah, it has, and only 2 competitors thus far have been fully mathematically eliminated. That is Haley Rose and Tiger Matsuda. Sarah Masawa, the sister of Tiger Matsuda, is one of only 2 people to defeat Morgan Justice thus far in this tournament, and that could actually very well see Justice not successfully defend the C1 Cup. She only has the one more match, that is against Tiffany Price, who has her bye tonight. Justice has her bye in the final round, and if Price can defeat Justice, she just about guarantees a victory for herself. Morgan Justice needs to win the entire thing. A draw could very well see, a three-way tie between Nishimura, Tiffany Price, and Morgan Justice. Sarah Masawa could enter herself into that conversation as well. As Jojo Radley, if they draw here, then both win the following 2 round matches as well. We could wind up with a ridiculous 5-way tie. As people trickle in, we must let it be known that Fred Gondrol attempted shenanigans. He was trying to brush under the rug the World Heavyweight Championship shot that North successfully earned after winning World War E. He tried to put the Battleflies against the FT squad. The board of directors have stepped in and made it so that we will be seeing FT squad versus 2/3 of the Triforce. Breen being drafted in to replace North in that match, but there's going to be a special 7-match card tonight on Titans, and our 6th match of the evening will be the World Heavyweight Championship on the line. So Talo versus North, as Jojo Radley, after hitting that cutter, picks up the victory over Sarah Masawa. Jojo Radley keeping herself alive here in this tournament. We've only got 2 more rounds to work our way through. Tiffany Price having a bye in this particular round of fixtures or matches. Kennedy Lex Kayla Turner will be in our 5th match of the evening, the other C1 Cup contest tonight. Then there will be 2 more rounds. Round 8 we'll see Jojo Radley versus the other sister, Tiger Matsuda, Haley Rose, who's eliminated fully, as is Tiger, will be facing Kennedy Lex. Sarah Masawa taking on Kayla Turner, Tiffany Price versus Morgan Justice. And, well, let's throw it to the scrap trap. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a scrap trap, and it is for the Marshall Mayhem Championship. The rules are as follows. There will be no pinfalls. There will be no escape. There will only be submission. Now, the Relentless King himself and T-Dog were part of the All-Star Trios contest against Destined in the last episode of Titans. Isabella Patterson, whether that was due to T-Dog or due to the agents backstage miscuing her, wound up entering the arena, the Colossal Seum, with Mr. Marshall Mayhem rather than with her partner, the Relentless King, Kevin Parsons. That immediately set him on edge with his partner of the evening, his tag team partner, that is, his trios partner, T-Dog, who's teamed alongside both the Marshall Mayhem and Openweight champions against Destined. Parsons did not take kindly to that. A bit of a miscue that saw T-Dog's boot stomping on Parsons' face. Then later in the match, he locked in a sharpshooter on, I believe, Henry. Was given a death glare to T-Dog as he did so. T-Dog went for a punch on Parsons, or on Parsons' opponent, Henry Allen. Henry ducked out the way. Parsons got clocked right on the nose. Stunned temporarily by that. Henry Allen, French gut wrench machine, rolled him up. We wound up seeing Parsons and T-Dog brawl their way up the ramp. The officials and Fred Gondrol made it so that T-Dog would defend the Marshall Mayhem Championship here tonight against the Relentless King. The first official defense, I believe, of the Marshall Mayhem Championship, unless... No, Chava Vargas, I think, had a shot. I need to pull up the cards in Blackpool. Yeah, Chava Vargas was the first successful defense in the second reign as Marshall Mayhem champion for T-Dog. How would the championship for the entirety of Season 2? Entered Season 3 as the champion. Entered Season 4 as the champion. He is the longest reigning, most defenses, tied for most reigns at 2. But he is Mr. Marshall Mayhem for a reason. He knows how to extract pain and torment out of his opponents, and he excels at doing so inside the walls of the scrap trap. Let's throw it down to the ring for the introductions. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the competitors first. To my right, the challenger, fighting out of the red corner, he is the Relentless King, Kevin Parsons. Ladies and gentlemen, now to my left, the champion, fighting out of the blue corner, representing the Sacktown Outlaws, he is Mr. Marshall Mayhem, your current reigning and defending Marshall Mayhem champion, T-Dog. Your referee, Toyota Suzuki. Well, Relentless King, in his wars against Caleb Adams, maintained that he was the better wrestler, that he didn't need the violence, that he could pin or tap out anybody. Let's see if he can tap out T-Dog, or if his mouth has run a check that his ass can't cash. Oh, snap suplex there to start us off in springboard. Phoenix splash to the arm. And just coming up clutch in the end was Relentless King, but T-Dog gets caught. Oh my god, cattle mutilation is that? Oh. Nope. Fighting free and punching the arm. That left hand, or excuse me, that right hand. Oh, Showtime kick, or a savage kick, more like just talking down to Kevin Parsons. That right hand. The hand is seemingly the target at the moment of T-Dog on Kevin Parsons. Of course, inside the scrap trap, these two will fight. They can use the cage to their advantage if they so desire, but there's only one way to win this match. That is by forcing a tap out in your opponent. Oh god. Springboard. Oh god. Oh, high kick there to the back of the head, and he's saying that the Relentless King's about to ascend to his throne. Welcome in, Ben. Nope. To the top rope, Kevin Parsons has climbed. Relentless King calling Mr. Marshall Mayhem to his feet. Oh god, what a lariat off the top. Trying to put as much of the hurting onto the champion, and there's a Dragon Sleeper. Legs wrapped around the midsection, arm trying to cut off the nose by the looks of it. Can't breathe yet. He can't survive, but oh my god, all around the world, tilt the world here, Karana. The hits his Karana after going all the way around and back again. And Lariat, ducks, oh, catches a kick, sweeps the leg. T-Dog looking to put down the upstart King. Oh, up kick there by Parsons. Irish whip to the corner. Oh, pops out. Inverted DDT. It's not the final nail in the coffin, but it could be one of them. So he sends Parsons into the ropes. Gonna, ooh, go after the knee now. Knee now. Oh god, kick to the chest. And, oh, going after the hands again. Oh my lord, using him as a springboard. Harakarana. Just launching off of Parsons' body to the top rope, and then off the top rope around the neck. He's got some malicious intent in those eyes. Double, oh, sprung up, but he took too long. He should have just dove. Gets caught out the sky. Thrown down onto the knee, not once, but twice. Right into the ribs, driving the knee. Was the Relentless King, and now from the top, he's going to go for that cross body, but the knee's up this time by T-Dog. Was considering a springboard, and oh, gets the leg picked, and now ankle lock, sitting deep on it. I mean, there are no rope breaks here, but If you keep him away from the ropes, he can't pull himself up with them. So T-Dog gonna have to fight out this the hard way, stomping at Parsons' knee. And Parsons coming clutching that right knee, left knee for T-Dog. And oh God, pumps right from the pump kick on the right foot. Oh God, punching free. There's just swinging wildly with the taped fist. And now, oh God, again to the ribs with the knee. Oh God. Well, you could do a tournament. Combat tournament, underground. We could get Mighty M Arena, I suspect, on those stage-like things. Oh, spine buster. There's probably ones that look like people probably made a Shang Tsung Island tournament structure. But the double boot to the midsection. Kevin Parsons desperate here after the interesting trios contest that's ended because T-Dog punched his partner of the evening in the face inadvertently, you'd have to assume, because T-Dog not the sort to throw away a chance to be outdistanced. The spinning soul button now kick to the face. 5 minutes have elapsed. 15-minute time limit. If it goes to a draw, T-Dog retains and it counts as a successful defense in the Marshall Mayhem Championship. But T-Dog's never really been that sore. Oh, went for an overhand chop and Parsons saw him come, move out the way. Now sweeps the leg, picks it. Oh God, after the ankle. Up to the top. Oh God, knee drop across the face. Parsons is going to see T-Dog clutching that left knee and he's going to take advantage of that, you have to imagine. Yep, there he goes. Picks the leg. Oh God, after that knee again. Dragon Sleeper wrapping around this time. Oh God, again cutting off that nose. Trying to just make it so the elbow's in the way of his mouth so he can't pull too much air through the mouth, and then cut off the nose entirely so he can't breathe deep from there either. Back elbow swung. Springboard. Oh. Oh, just almost a rear view. God damn, T-Dog. I think he was going for a poison runner, but instead just getting a goddamn. Oh God, snake eyes, and Kevin Parsons, not the first time he's been busted open at a championship competition. I think that's the 4th time he's been busted open in CCW. 4th time against the champion for sure, maybe 5. Can't remember how, if he bled or not during the non-title match he had against Caleb Adams that one time that he won. But blood's here and all crossbody. Lariat catches him. Sidewinder. Suplex. Oh, what goes up must come down. We are halfway through the time limit. And T-Dog just heard, or just looked up, saw the clock on the Tron, and now is cinched in. The sharpshooter, and T-Dog tapping out Kevin Parsons. Sway, don't step to Mr. Marshall Mayhem inside the scrap trap. Only one person has ever defeated him inside Marshall Mayhem rules. That was our 2nd ever Marshall Mayhem champion, Deshaun Walker. But oh dear Lord, as Marshall Mayhem champion celebrates his retention. We're getting word backstage there's a disturbance, so let's go look at that. As it seems Fred Gondrol has ambushed Darren Murphy, tried to ambush Breen as well. What the hell is happening in the parking lot? Our next contest meant to be a tag team bout between the Battleflies and the EFT squad. Breen trying to just put some distance between himself and stagnation, as you can plainly see in front of us. Uh-oh. Breen has decided to climb a scaffold. What the hell is going on? Well, catches Fred and... Oh my god. Hold up, Fred. Oh god, glass shatters. I think he just got thrown through a glass pane. What the hell? Well, Stagnation trying to ambush Breen, and back in the arena, Battlefly's music playing. Simo White's making his arrival. Oh wait, Fred is goading. Oh my god, no! Oh god, dear lord! Look at it, where he landed on his arm. Fred goading Breen, and Darren Murphy. Darren Murphy's come over to my commentary position. Oh my god, steel chair. Oh god, to the face. Fred. Oh no. No, Fred. Oh my god, dear lord. Breen being forced to tap here. And well, as you can plainly see, Simo White is in the ring. Yeah, Darren Murphy has just joined me. Message from Fred. This contest is no longer a tag team bout between Simo White and Breen and the EFT squad. It is, in fact, a gauntlet match now. Simo White versus EFT squad. All 5 of them. Oh dear lord. Stagnation just wiped out Breen backstage. Gabriel Omega is making his arrival here. And you weren't the only one yesterday. EFT squad. Well, Gabriel Omega is coming out here by himself. EFT squad rolls as a unit, and I think Kayla Turner passed on the message. EFT squad, either you're doing this gauntlet match or you're fired. Dear lord. Now the board of directors managed to intervene and ensure that North did get their title shot against Sotelo, but Fred Gondrol's gonna show his corruption elsewhere. Ambushing Breen in the parking lot, changing this tag team contest to a 5-on-1 gauntlet. Trying to wipe out Simo White. Ensure that he has no impact upon North's title challenge. Now it's red versus blue. Now Gabriel Omega is nothing if not a fighter, so I think. Oh, Gabriel Omega just telling Simo White what occurred backstage whilst Simo was making his entrance. And Simo White not amused. Gabriel Omega seemed apologetic about it. He was perhaps nice enough to let Simo know what was going down, but he may have just incensed Simo White and spelled doom for the EFT squad in this one. Off the ropes. Oh, drop kick attempted, but Simo. Oh, mood shift there by Simo White. The Gremlin the face has dropped. Thrown to the outside. Springboard. Oh, triangle drop kick. I wouldn't go to the concrete if I were you, Gabriel Omega. Not with Simo White, not when he's in this mood. You could wind up in a neck brace. Oh god, Meteor to the outside. And, uh-oh. Forearm. Is the referee going to administer a 10 count? Oh god, Simo. There's a sea of green shirts and a couple front rows, dear lord. Oh, big senton. And Simo just yelling, and The refs joined our competitors on the outside. I think this is Falls Count anywhere, you know. Diving double axe handle to the back. And Simo going underneath the row, underneath the apron. He slid a table into the ring. The ref's not admonished him at all. Nigel Davies seemingly gonna let this occur. Oh god, Falls Count anywhere. No disqualification by the looks of it. No countouts. Yeah, the referee just passing on that message to Simo White, Gabriel and Mega, both of them. And gonna throw him around the floor of the Colossal. See him pinfall attempt here by Simo. One kick out by Omega. That is entirely too early. He may be a younger competitor, but he's not going to be defeated that soon. Oh god, big arm drag. Oh god, forearm to the back, punch to the back of the head, kick to the midsection, knee lift. Oh god, knee trembling now. It's Simo's turn to have to kick out. Ref one, kick out. Nigel Davies there to officiate this one, and Gabriel Omega looking for something to end this match. Super kick, that Showtime kick. Ref count in 1, 2, 3. Simo White incensed by the news, and Gabriel Omega able to steal it. And now he's going to run before Simo White comes to awareness about what could have just happened. Our EFT squad, their morals not necessarily having to be bent too far. Gabriel and Mega, super kick on the outside. Simo's rage. I mean, Soul Siphon's here, so Shang Tsung can be done very easily. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a singles bout, and it is scheduled for one fall for the CCW Openweight Championship. Well, here comes the challenger. Only the third time that Angus Wyatt has been a challenger for this championship. The other 2 times he won back his championship. Lucia Belova debuted accepting an open challenge from Angus Wyatt. She defeated him because he couldn't scout her. Breen defeated him in singles competition leading into Twitchmania. At Twitchmania was 2 out of 3 falls count anywhere. Paulo Jr. broke up an attempt at a second fall by Angus Wyatt, which would in the end cost the Ambiguous Savage because Breen would get a third fall. Both times he won back his championship. The third time he lost his championship and ended the third reign was because Fred Gomdrol set up an open challenge for Angus Wyatt. Angus Wyatt had no time to scout, no time to prepare, but our current champion sure as hell did. Had been watching the man who had the most dominant reign as the Openweight champion in CCW history, that being Angus Wyatt. And he festered on it, he grew bitter on it at home. He had analysed Angus's strategy and he came up with the strategy of his own to counter the Ambiguous Savage. That is how Alex Daniels is your new CCW Openweight champion. But for the first time in either of his reigns, Alex Daniels having the opportunity to defend the Openweight Championship. Let us see if at the start of Season 3 he would have been the man to fight off Angus Wyatt's Openweight Championship aspirations. Because you have to imagine if Alex Daniels was here for Season 3, instead of it being Angus vs Fred for the Openweight Championship. It would have been Angus versus Fred for the #1 contendership of the Openweight Championship. And Alex Daniels defending it against whoever won, much like Joseph Anarchy had to defend against Jesus Jimenez, who won the tournament at the start of Season 3 to challenge for the championship. So many what ifs, so many what could have beens in Season 3 for Alex Daniels, but he was on sabbatical. He was recovering from various injuries. It was a long 5 years that CCW was shut down for. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the competitors. First to my right, the challenger, fighting out of the red corner, representing Destin. He is the ambiguous savage, Angus Wyatt. Ladies and gentlemen, now to my left, the champion, fighting out of the blue corner. He is the current reigning and defending CCW Openweight Champion, Alex Daniels. Your official Sharon Georgie. No, that's Jane Kelly. Damn it. 50-50 shot. I guessed wrong. No. I knew that was the bun. I saw the bun, that's what I saw. But hey, she's wearing the right uniform, so we can't complain too much. Angus and Alex both ready for this fight. Jane Kelly calls for the bell. It is rung. Punch there by champion. Chop absorbed. Punch again. Punch again. Punch again. Big boot. Then springboard. Moonsault rolls out the way to Angus. Going after the knee. Both have landed 5 strikes upon the other. Angus currently standing tall, but Daniels fights up to his feet. Now to collar and elbow. Oh, to the cock. To the balls. To the cock. And balls. And Angus is yelling down at Daniels, my championship. Sends him against the ropes and wrenching the arm. Oh, got foot on the ropes as well, just to get the extra leverage. Not that the big man needs it. Fireman's carry. Gutbuster. Oh, runs in. Big boy senton. Now running off the ropes for a second big boy senton. And Alex Daniels getting squashed under the weight there of Angus Wyatt, who runs off the ropes again. This time went for a neck breaker perhaps, or maybe a cannonball to the side of the neck. And oh, Alex Daniels trying to chop down Angus Wyatt, but gets just a pissed off look. And now biting the fingers. Oh my god, he's biting his fingers. Oh god, the Colossal Sam, bloodthirsty bastards that they are, calling for Angus to break his fingers. I think he was just having a bit of a feast, to be honest. Off the ropes. Oh god, knee trembler. Coming right across the bridge and nose. Daniels rolls to the ropes to pull himself up, and now getting stretched around the top rope again. Oh. Angus sends him off the ropes. Headbutt to the gut. Daniels winded, all of the air driven out of his body, and that slam. Kick out at one though, but you drive all the wind out of your opponent by headbutting the midsection and then slam him down, force him to kick out. That would have been a lot of will to drive the shoulder off the mat there. Now chop block going after the legs. And the springboard, oh, coming down on the leg of Angus, and he's just pissed off. The ambiguous savage, I think, who sends him flying off the ropes. Oh, I think he may have been looking for ambiguous savagery, you know. Headbutt again, this time to sternum, and out to the cock and balls once more. Just yelling down at Daniels. Big boot, no, moves out the way. What a left hook, yelling to the skies, and now throwing Angus to the outside. He's looking to fly, folks. Off the ropes on the opposite side. Tope gone, hello. Now just stomping away. The crowd chanting, this is awesome. This is only match number 4. We've got 7 contests here tonight. The next will be a C1 Cup. Then the World Heavyweight Championship on the line as North challenges Sotelo. And your main event of the evening, of course, War Games for the World Trios Championship between Demolition Dollhouse and the Vale Men. That being the Team of the Brotherhood and a mystery partner that Rocco Vale is going to unveil, pardon the pun, in our main event tonight. Oh, got a knee drop. Crashing down onto the concrete. The referee had a count of 6, and Alex Daniels could very well do the cheekiest thing possible, win by count out here, and defend rather the championship, retain it in the worst way possible. As far as the fans are concerned, the ref was about to count 7. Angus says no. He roars and the crowd has come alight because they know why the ambiguous Savage would roar. So he's looking for the final journey. Oh dear Lord. You need to teach him a word. Final journey. Right next to the ropes. Leg hooked. Is he gonna 1, 2, 3? Alex Daniels, you have reached your destination. That's the end of your reign. Once again. 4 times. 4 times now. Ambiguous Savage Angus White, Openweight champion, and Alex Daniels didn't defend the championship, so back in the line for you, bucko. An iron claw on this division. Angus White with victories over Arch, with victories over 3 former World Heavyweight Champions at least. As an Openweight champion, he's defeated Veronica Showtime, he's defeated Joseph Anarchy, he's defeated Sotelo for the for the Openweight Championship. Well, I suppose we must continue now with the C1 Cup. Ladies and gentlemen, the flying contest is a single spot scheduled for 1 ball of a 10-minute time limit, and it is a part of the C1 Cup. Introducing the competitors first, currently making her way down, now fighting out of the red corner. She is the Catch, Kennedy Lex. Now the Catch is here. She is trying her damnedest to, well, both save herself from elimination in this tournament and to also ascend to the rank of champion, because she could be a champion in this contest, or by the end of this contest I should say. Ladies and gentlemen, now introducing her opponent, currently making her way down, now fighting out of the blue corner, representing Stagnation. She is your current ring and defending CCW Women's First Blood Champion, Kayla Turner. Well, Kayla is the most, much like Angus is the most dominant champion of the Openweight division, Kayla is the most dominant champion of the First Blood division, whether that is men or women. Caleb Adams starting to put up a decent portfolio as the men's First Blood champion. He's held the gold in all 3 seasons, entered season 3, entered season 4 as the champion. But a reminder, if Kennedy Lex can bust open Kayla Turner and doesn't get busted open in turn after that, then she'll walk away with gold around her waist. And you can see that going up to the head straight away to DDT and pinning it to the mat just so she can drive the knees into the midsection. Calling for the support of the Colossal Sam. I mean, we've seen a lot of dastardly acts from Stagnation tonight. DDT again after the face. Here's the catch. Top rope. Oh, big lariat. From corner to corner, running into the splash, and oh, corner to corner again, a second splash. Kayla Turner, center of the ring, springboard, oh, rolls through. Lariat takes her head off, and First Blood Champion is not amused. Kick to the midsection, oh, fighting free, legs kicking, chopping down. Maestro now by Turner. She doesn't want to deal with Lex no more. She just wants to win this match and perhaps the entire C1 Cup, but a lot easier said than done, and she needs more justice to lose to Tiffany Price on episode 14. She wants any hope of getting there. Gone into the steps. Lift it up. Ryman's carry. Oh God, cut on the concrete. Knee lift. Trying to draw the blood out of Kayla Turner. That is for sure. Kennedy Lex. Thrown around at ringside. 7 by the referee. Nigel Davies. Count of 8. 9. Is Kennedy Lex gonna win this one by count out? That she does. Huh. Well, Kennedy Lex, 2 points to 2 points. Does not matter how you get them. She tried her best to bust open Kayla Turner, but was not able to draw her blood, so instead opting to just take the points and run. Only the second person to win via countout, but ladies and gentlemen, following contest is a singles bout scheduled for one fall, and it is for the CCW World Heavyweight Championship. And here they come, all on their own. North is here. Green arm potentially snapped on the outside of the arena. Simo White taken down by Gabriel Omega on the outside with a savage Showtime kick on the concrete. Could have been more of the EFT squad, but the rage blinded Simo. North is fighting on their own. They won World War E without any help. Will they be able to win the World Heavyweight Championship without any help? There is a slight difference though, because World War E was every enemy for themselves. This man, however, is not on his own. ladies and gentlemen, now introducing the bastards. Look at this, Sotelo nonchalant. He comes out here flanked by the rest of Stagnation, or most of the rest of Stagnation. And you'll note one absence from Stagnation's ranks right now, and that is CAW Shimoto, still on the shelf with neck-related issues due to the Battleflies. Because the Battleflies challenged for the World Class Tag Team Championships near the tail end of last season against Stagnation. Simo White pile drove Kirai on the concrete. He was in a neck brace immediately. He fought at Twitchamania against Joseph Anarchy alongside Fred Gomdrol. Without it, his neck got tweaked. He's been out of competition since. Let us throw down for the introductions. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the competitors first. To my right, the challenger. Fighting out of the red corner, representing the Triforce. They are North. Ladies and gentlemen, now to my left, the champion. Fighting out of the blue corner, being accompanied to the ring by and representing Stagnation. He is the current reigning and defending CCW World Heavyweight Champion, the Conqueror, Sotelo. Your referee, Jane Kelly. Now she's drawn the officiating duties for our penultimate match of the evening. Final singles bout. World Heavyweight Championship on the line. We've seen one championship successfully defended. We've seen one championship change hands. Which way will it be? Oh my god, Claymore out the gate. Off the ropes. North Star Splash. But North's not finished just yet. Springboard. North Star Splash. Recount one. Kick out at one from two North Star Splashes. What the hell? Sotelo. Oh my lord. Side headlock applied immediately. Two North Star Splashes. Sotelo, 12th reign of the championship. Second reign for this man. 8 champions have held the gold in the past. Oh, driving the knee into the bald head. Will North be the 9th champion, the 13th reign, the 9th champion, the first NB to hold the World Heavyweight Championship? We've seen Veronica Showtime be the first woman. We've seen 7 men. It's time for the NBs to rise. They went for the elbow drop on the outside and chop, punch, back elbow. Uh-oh, military press. Uppercut. Oh, stomps their ankle now. He grabs hold of them and throws them around at ringside. Returns to the ring. And look at that. Stagnation just all standing over them. And grabbing a hold and holding North up for Sotelo. Full away slam. God, driving the knee, intending for North's face, catching concrete only. Throws Sotelo into Fred. They saw what happened to Breen. Oh, front flip, almost catching Sotelo with it. And hello, light tube. Kayla Turner introducing a light tube. Oh, inverted covering suplex into the pin. Rift count in 1. Kick out. The light tube fell on the other side of the ring. Off the ropes. Elbow drop across the face. This is for the World Heavyweight Championship. Uppercut caught. Irish whip. Pulls it back. Slaps away. Kicks in the midsection. There he goes. Uppercut. Back elbow. And scoops them down. Slams them onto the knee. Right into the hip. Oh God, throat chop, double palm strikes to the midsection there, uppercut. European style, Sotelo sends North. But fight free, kick to the midsection. Waist lock, backdrop driver. North going to the corner, calling Sotelo up to his feet. What do they have in mind here? Handspring, lariat, leg hooked, ref counting. 1, 2, broken up by Fred. Fred just broke it up. Our CEO getting interfering now. Kayla Turner. Well, Kayla Turner distracting North and now. Oh God, jackhammer's getting cold in here. And ref, the shoulder clearly not on the mat. That was not a legal count as they were both floating. To the outside the ring they go. Kayla Turner sent into the ring. Hurricanrana. I think North trying to get Kayla Turner ejected. Yeah, Kayla Turner's been thrown out by Jane Kelly. You're not allowed in the ring. She's like, I didn't even go in. I got thrown in. This is some bullshit. But it doesn't matter, Kayla Turner. You're out of here. Hurricanrana to the outside. We're on the outside. North Star Splash. No, he rolls out the way. Last gasp instinct protecting the World Heavyweight Champion. Uppercut to the back of the head. They crash down face first on the concrete. Deadlift. Gut wrench. Suplex. Oh God, he's rolled through. Maintain the waist lock. Out of 4. Jane Kelly. Another gut wrench suplex. I believe. Oh God, a dent starting to form on the face of Sotelo. There may be blood. No, it's just bruising. Count of 8. Referee calling North back into the ring, but Darren Murphy and Fred Gomdrol weren't going to let it happen, and Fred just threw North into the ring post. Jane Kelly surely should do something about that. Darren Murphy now yelling. Oh my lord, this is unfair as unfair gets. North turns their attention back to Sotelo, but enough time was bought for the Conqueror. Count of 6. He interrupted the 10 count before. But was that just to humiliate North? Doesn't matter because they're fighting free of the Conqueror. Count of 8. Back in. Fred yelling at Sotelo, get your ass back in there, man. Irish whip off the ropes. Ducked out. Oh God. German suplex spiking him on his neck. 1. Kick out at 1 again. Sotelo. Oh, from the top rope, turning around is North. Double axe handle crowns him. Not the way he was crowned last season at Conquer the World. Handspring, Larry ducks it this time, went for it again and missed the second time round. Kick to the midsection. What goes up must come down from the powerbomb position. Oh God, run and sit out powerbomb. Dragging the champion away from the ropes. But now, stagnation at ringside. Darren Murphy once again grabbed the attention of North, and they're telling him where to go. That's away. Turns around into the grasp of Sotelo. Off the ropes, pump kick. Straight through their face, and now he's looking for the end. Will it be neutralized or will it be stag mission? One of these two maneuvers. Doesn't matter because North fighting free. North sets danger, and oh God, Claymore again, just like they started the match. Are they going to follow it with the same thing they did at the start? Oh no, they're going bigger. They're going North Star Splash. This time from the top rope. Leg hook deep. Ref count 1, 2, 3, and you. And despite all of stagnation's machinations, Despite all of their interferences, despite their ambush backstage, we have a new World Heavyweight Champion. And that there on the screen is, you can tell, is the beginning of the World Trades Championship match. Let's see where's it going to put us in the world. Okay, hello. Oh, dear Lord. Well, we've been moved to San Diego for this. About the only place that was willing to set up a War Games cage for us. We've flown out Demolition Dollhouse, we've flown out the Veilmen. The Brotherhood have found, or rather Rocco Val has found, their 4th member for this match. Two competitors, one from either side, will start inside the ring. Every 30 seconds someone new will arrive. And who's going to be starting off for Demolition Dollhouse? It's one half of Red Dawn, I can tell you that much. Great choice here. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the competitors first. Starting off the match for Demolition Dollhouse, she is the Red Giant, Olivia Markov. Well, Markov making her arrival. Yorkshire, Yorkshire, Yorkshire. Well, this has already been a chaotic night. It's only going to get even more chaotic in this contest. Olivia Markov drawing support from the crowd. San Diego have been watching at home. Well, from here, what's happened back in Auckland. Oh dear Lord. Well, Demolition Dollhouse starting with the Red Giant. Who are the Veilmen starting off with? Oh dear Lord. Well, it looks like the Mystery Man is going to be starting us off for the Veilmen. Oh god, that's a lot of pyro. Ladies and gentlemen, now introducing the person starting off for the champions. He is Titan Graves. And oh, Rocco Val has now joined me. Why are you here in New Zealand, not over in San Diego with your team? You know what? I don't want to know. He's just let me know that Titan Graves, former boxing world heavyweight champion, has decided to make the transition to pro wrestling, and oh my god, he may be bigger than the Red Giant. Both sides starting off their respective giants, and yep, he's bigger than Markov. Oh my god, he just sprungboard. Markov, this is new territory for her. I don't think she's ever been across the ring across the rings, as it were, from someone bigger than her. Like height and width, just like power. Like, you could argue Angus, but he's just girth. I say that without newly overweight champion again, and every 30 seconds a new competitor will enter, and I'm being told by Rocco Val that champion's advantage will come to play here. That the Brotherhood, the World Trades champions, up on the top of your screen. Is that? Oh my god, that's Metroclus up there as well. Dear Lord. Yeah, it will be one of the 3 Browning brothers who will join Titan Graves at the end of the first period of time that these 2 behemoths will fight inside the ring. So Markov, not only is she having a fight here against this Titan Graves, and how brave is that, being called Titan on Titans. Now the crowd chanting down San Diego, who you sending to us? Or not. I guess Champions Advantage doesn't go to Team 2 like I selected in the... Thanks, game. Lucia Belova. Red Dawn versus Titan Graves. Let's see if it actually has any effect on the match. I doubt it will. Yeah. It was meant to be Champions Advantage. Like, both sides have 4 people and both sides have a powerhouse. So Champions Advantage. Come on. Oh well. Oh god. Titan just fighting through Olivia Markov here. Oh, EMP! Stunning Markov. She's staggered against the ropes. Lucia Belova was just in shock and awe at that combination by Titan Graves. Got back elbow. Front of the ring. Here comes Daryl. Oh, crossbody drop kick combination there by Red Dawn. Daryl Browning not bothering to get any weapons, just coming straight in to try and aid Titan Graves and getting cut off at the pass by Olivia Markov. Oh, chop. Combination here by Red Dawn, just offense, layering it so you don't even get a second to breathe. Swider, former world-class tag team champions. God, punches, forearms, waist lock. Overhead. Now, she's even bigger than fucking Kid Wright as well. Oh my god, down with the choke slam. Three Amigos to Lucia Belova by Daryl Browning, and Titan Graves slapping away whatever Markov was going for. Will it be Veronica? Will it be Kid Wright who enters next for Demolition Dollhouse? Oh god! GTH and Graves is going to meet whichever lady it is. Well, Kid Wright. This is going to be something. Titan Graves just turning his back to Kid Wright. Says, that's how much of a threat I deem you. Oh, she's grabbed the light tube. No, she's going back for more plunder. I believe that's Hugh. Oh, she's getting more. What else is she finding under there? Oh my lord, she's bringing thumbtacks in, folks. Listening to Moira in the chat. She got 2 more weapons. Oh god, knee takes out Lucia Belova. But Kid Wright gonna make Graves pay, send him face first into the cage. Forearm to the back. Let's see if they actually use those thumbtacks. Kid call. Oh, just a punch right now. Forearm. Oh. Why are you doing that? It's a kid. That's. Oh god, double foot stomp. Titan Graves just double foot stomp. Oh, that light tube definitely just connected with Lucia. Oh, with Olivia Markov by Lucia Belova. Speared Kid Wright. Red Dawn bullying Daryl Browning whilst Kid Wright gets murdered by Titan Graves. Here comes Darren Browning down the steps on the outside. Titan grabbing a hold of Belova, sends it flying to the other ring, and now it's 3-on-1 against Markov in the one ring. Inside the center of the ring is Kid Wright, Titan Graves. Daryl just sitting on the top rope, looking around at the crowd. Enziguri takes down Darren. Daryl gets dropped, and now Titan sends Markov over Belova. Belova getting stopped by Darren. The Giants have found each other again. Derry and Veronica Showtime still caged, and we need both of those two competitors to enter the double ring structure, the double cage structure, to officially kick off War Games. Nigel Davies, our official at ringside, is going to be the one counting the fall. Sharon Georgie and Metroclus, the referees, guarding the cages, unlocking them when they're needed. Punch there by Kid Wright. And Veronica Showtime about to grace us with her presence. Will the leader of Demolition Dollhouse be able to positively influence this match and help win the World Chairs Championship back? Because of course, this may be 4-on-4, but this is for the World Chairs Championship. Another light tube brought in by Veronica. She's decided she wants more weapons in this ring. What's she going to get out next? Oh, tables. Nope, Daryl says, I'm going to kill you, Olivia Markov. And oh dear lord, he may very well. Omega Driver! Put one of the Divinity members into a neck brace using that move. Oh god, TKO. Guitar now. Daryl Browning pouring out the tax. Veronica Showtime says, oh, drop kicked Olivia Markov into it to Darren. The tax immediately finding a new home. Oh god, face is getting driven into the tax. Darren, you are one sick fuck. DDT. Uh-oh, Daryl. Oh, Darren on the top, frog splash. Daryl, TKO, airplane, TKO. Face first into attacks goes Markov. Daryl Browning should not be allowed around thumbtacks as Derry makes his rival. Oh god, Crucifix driver onto the rubber, a small package driver onto it. Congrats on your 60 stream streak, Lils. And oh my god, Kid Wright, tapping. Oh, that's controversial. Kid Wright was tapping as Derry entered the ring. And Derry's yelling at Nigel Davies, but the referee did not count that as a victory, and Derry accidentally catching his brother with the guitar to the back of the head. But technically, the Vale men have won this match because Kid Wright was tapping as Derry was in the ring. But because in-game wise she started tapping before he entered the ring, it didn't count as a game over. So if this match ends in Demolition Dollhouse victory, there will be a rematch, a Trios War, there will be a Trios War rematch clause afforded to the Brotherhood if they lose here. Because she was definitely tapping when all 8 competitors were inside the ring. Oh god, neck breaker to Markov. And Lucia Belova just bludgeoning Titan Graves. Oh god, Hugh right to the back of Olivia Markov, now to the face, not once but twice. And the Brownings are bringing it to the Giant and Kid Wright on one side of the ring, whilst Titan Graves has to fight off Belova and Veronica Showtime, but he seems to be doing well. One kick out by Showtime. Lucia Belova DDT to Titan Graves. That table is ominously set up as the elbow drop to Kid Wright and the leg drop through the table. Broken up. What a waste of a table. Oh my god, Lucia Belova. Ooh, Daryl just barely escaping. Power bomb, the spirit bomb. Oh, into the pin, ref count in. 1, 2, 3. Veronica Showtime loses the match. The Bellmen win and retain. They've tapped out Kid Right and now they've pinned Veronica Showtime off a spirit bomb. Curious to see if we will get to see the tap out. But yeah, the Omega Driver. Oh. Now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, enemies of all ages, we've got successful defenses of the openweight. Oh no, excuse me, of the Marshall Mayhem and World Trios Championships. Kayla Turner didn't lose the First Blood Championship, but she lost the match via countout. Angus White regained the Openweight Championship, and we have a new World Heavyweight Champion, our first ever NB1. 13th reign, the 9th champion, the first NB North, the new World Heavyweight Champion. And Titan Graves has arrived. Spirit Bomb puts down Veronica Showtime. And still World Trios Champions, the Brotherhood. I've been Ian Medic Entity, you've been yourselves. We'll catch you next time. From the Colossal CM.